Hello, hello. So today I have got some brand new yarn from basically a brand new company, and I would love to tell you about it, and I haven't opened the box yet, so I'm super excited. If you would like to see this, please stick around. Good morning, everybody. So it is a Saturday morning and I am filming this, and my intent is to post this on Tuesday, and then I'm going to give myself a week to make something with the yarn and then do a follow-up video. So a little bit of backstory here, and full disclosure, this yarn came from my cousin. So she is not really a yarny person. She's a very crafty person, but she hasn't really gotten that much. She can do some basic crochet, but it's not really her passion. She very much is passionate about animals and her acreage, and she actually started raising alpaca a while back ago. So this is something that just kind of transpired a little bit. And I want to show you right here a picture of Erin. So when I keep saying Erin like 100 times, you'll know who I'm talking about. If you're wanting to put a face with a name, here is the lovely Erin. And I went ahead and added a few pictures of some of her alpaca out doing their alpaca thing. And I know if you look at her Facebook page, which would be Fluffy Butt Yarn, just on Facebook, go ahead and type that into the search bar to find that. She has the names of the alpaca and which yarn came from which alpaca. So definitely check it out. So I will say this is not like a sponsored video or anything official by any means, because it's family. And she sent me this yarn, and I'm going to open it, show you guys it. I will put links to everything I can below in the description box. So I know she started a Facebook page for the yarn, and I don't think she has Instagram for it, but she will have all the information there. So if it's something you do get super excited about, you can definitely check out her Facebook page, contact her through there for any type of like pricing or shipping, or I be honest, at this point, I don't know how she's going to do any of that stuff. So we are just going to be looking at this yarn. So let's get started. Okay, so this did come in a box. She mailed it, and she had it wrapped in like brown paper, and it was priority mail. It got here within a few days. So she has this packed pretty full. Okay, and right off, I can tell you I am excited, because I was a little worried that this was going to be like lace weight yarn. It was going to be my nightmare. So already I am super excited about this. I will say Erin lives in Minnesota, and I live here in Iowa. She came down on the 4th of July and had I think, was it one or two like trash bags full of wool, like, you know, just sheared from the alpacas. So there is a place. I am going to try to find the information to see if they have a website or a Facebook or something, because right as I'm filming this, I don't even know the name of it. But there was a place in Humboldt, Iowa, and that's where she took it to be spun. And I know they can dye it. All of this is undyed. So maybe even for the future video, I think it'd be kind of cool to go to that place. That's not the town I live in, but it might be kind of cool to go or see if we can talk to one of the people there. But I should really stop talking and get into this yarn. Okay, so Erin did name her company Fluffy Butt Yarn because of alpaca's cute fluffy butts, I guess. This is 100% alpaca fiber, and it is in hanks that are 200 yards. And it does say she has an email on here, fluffybuttYarn@gmail.com, if you want to get a hold of her right away. But look at that, that is like the alpaca that this came from. So I think that is awesome. So I can tell you by like touching this hank, this is the first time I have ever touched 100% alpaca. I have used Touch of Alpaca by Lion Brand, which is I think 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. And then I've also used the, is it Alpaca Twist from Yarn Bee, which is the same, you know, like 10% alpaca. So I have never felt 100% alpaca before, and it's not what I thought it was going to feel like. I expected a much woollier feel, and it's soft. Like, I am really genuinely surprised at how soft this is. Not soft in the, like, you know how like that polyester yarn that I love is like super soft and like almost like slick. It's not soft like that, because you can definitely, like, you can feel where it's twisted, and you know, you can see the little fuzzies on top. You guys, I'm a dork. I was so excited to like get into this yarn that I didn't even turn the light on. I'm like filming in the dark here for some reason because I just wanted to tear into the yarn. So I apologize if that was crappy lighting. Sorry. Just know that I was excited. This has been sitting, I got this like a day ago, and so it's been sitting there, and I didn't want to, like, I like surprises. Like, I was never a person who peeked on Christmas. I don't want to know till I open it what something's going to be. So anyway, that's what happened. So here is this hank right here. And you can kind of see the fuzzies. There are a few like slight little where you can see a little bit of irregularity right there in the fur. And that is, I mean, that is amazingly soft. So like I said, I've never really dealt with alpaca, and never 100%. In different videos, I have watched people unbox, you know, wools and 100%, and they've talked about, like, you know, like a sheepy type of smell or something like that. There is really like no scent to this at all. Yeah, yeah, it's like kind of void of scent, I guess, possibly. But yeah, there is this one right here. Okay, so she sent me, it looks like two. My cat's trying to get in the box. Move. Do you want to say hi? Here's an update on little dude. Whoops, here's an update on little dude. He's getting bigger all the time. He is like super, I don't know, inquisitive, but he is being a lot of fun too. It's just when he happens to show up in a video, he's in spazzy mode, so you guys might think he's completely nuts, but he is sweet. I'm going to try to get rid of him right now. Okay, there we go. So, I've got two of these light colored ones right here. Okay, and then the next one is this medium colored right here. She does have a different label on here with just this cute little pink alpaca on there. And again, this is the 200 yards. Each hank, like, they seem to be just like slightly different tightnesses in the hank. So like this one feels more solid, but this one like looks bigger, if that makes sense. But they are both the 200 yards. And again, there really isn't much of a scent at all. So yeah, I mean, if you're worried about like a barnyardy, woolly smell, nothing there. Again, this is very soft. I almost feel like this lighter one is a little bit softer to the touch than the medium one right here. But again, these are just two different alpaca. So I would assume, like, some of us have, I don't know, drier skin and hair than others. It's probably the same with wool. But very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And again, you can see a little bit of the fuzzies. You can see the twist in there. And then let me pull up, there's one more type, and this is the darkest one right here. It's like a chocolatey brown, so I'm going to get it like up closer here so you can get a good view of that. And I think I just lost the, I lost the little label on there, but that's okay. Let you see the hank a little bit better. Yeah, this is, again, it's very soft. I still think the lightest is the softest. And then it's probably a tie, or maybe this chocolatey one. I can't tell. These are probably a tie for softness. But that is really pretty. And again, 200 yards in each of those hanks. Yeah, I mean, it's like lighter than my hair, but it's definitely like a warm chocolate brown is what I would call that. And again, this is the alpaca's just natural color, no dye to it. Yeah, and like I said, these were, wrapped up in a box for nearly a week, so with not really any ventilation. So I would think that if there was a woolly smell, like I would be able to smell it because they were in there. So I know on Erin's page, she put some, on her Facebook page, she put some different statistics about alpacas and like the lanolin and things with allergies. And, if you are a yarny person, you probably know all this stuff already. But yeah, in general, I am super psyched about this. So what I'm going to do is work on some projects for probably like a week and then do a follow-up video. So if I post this and you're seeing this on Tuesday, hopefully next Tuesday, I will have a few projects made. And I might keep like one for myself, but I'm going to send my projects back to Erin so that she can either wear them for herself or sell them, or what she wants to do, because like I said, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. This is me just genuinely being excited for my cousin, my friend, and this project that she has right here. So I would say, you guys, that this is probably I would classify this as a 4-weight. I really think it is. It's 2-ply, so it is twisted. You can probably see that right there. Yeah, I don't think it's a 3. I really do think that it is a 4-weight. So that's the most exciting news about this for me. But I just think this is beautiful. To me, this feels like, it's a, I know this is a food term, but I would say it's like small batch. I mean, she has quite a few of these. Don't get me wrong. Like this wasn't the whole batch. But I mean, when you're dealing with maybe only a couple hundred hanks of yarn, I mean, that's like small batch. I don't know if you'd say like artisan. I don't know. Those are all food terms. I don't know how that translates into the yarning world. So if you do know, and I sound like a complete fool, you can put the correct terms down below. I'm totally fine with that. But yep, here is your very first look, and I guess you could call it like the video premiere of Fluffy Butt Yarn. So definitely, if you want a sneak peek, definitely check out Erin's Facebook page. I will have it linked below. I'll have her email linked below. And if you have questions for me too, like if you don't want to email Erin directly, let me know, and I will get any information I can. But in the meantime, wish me luck. If you have ideas of what I could make for a couple projects, they would be smaller because this is 1,200 yards, and I want to make a couple projects. Let me know in the comments below. I don't know. I want to make Erin a hat. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Tons of ideas. But definitely let me know your thoughts, any comments, and all of that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek of Fluffy Butt Alpaca yarn, and I had fun showing it to you. I can't wait to get started, and I will see you one time in between, but I will see you in a week with some finished objects. Thanks for talking yarn with me, guys.